The 15 most productive veggies everyone must plant in March. March is not a waiting month, it is planting month, and the gardeners who understand that simple truth will be pulling baskets of fresh food from their beds while everyone else is still scrolling seed catalogs wondering where the season went. The window for some of these crops is measured in days, not weeks. Miss it, and you will spend the rest of the season playing catch-up. Nail it, and your kitchen will be overflowing with the most flavorful, nutritious food you have ever eaten, grown with your own hands. Welcome to Backyard Crops. Adam Grove here, and in this video, we are going over 15 of the most productive vegetables you can possibly put in the ground this March, counted down from 15 to 1, saving the absolute king of March productivity for last. Before we get into it, if you find this valuable, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment telling us which veggie you are planting first. Now, let us get into it. Veggie number 15, turnips. Turnips carry a terrible reputation they do not deserve. That reputation comes from people who have only eaten store-bought turnips grown out of season. A freshly pulled turnip, especially the Japanese Hakuri variety harvested at golf ball size, is sweet, crisp, and genuinely delicious eaten raw like an apple. Sow seeds half an inch deep directly in the garden, spacing them 6 inches apart once thinned. They handle cold soil beautifully and mature in about 35 to 45 days. March is the perfect window because turnips prefer cool conditions and will get pithy and sharp-flavored if left in warm soil too long. Harvest promptly and succession sow every 10 days for a continuous run of tender roots through spring. Veggie number 14, onions. Onions planted in March will give you one of the highest yielding and longest storing harvests of the entire growing season. The key is matching your variety to your zone. Gardeners in northern regions need long day varieties like Walla Walla Sweet or Yellow Spanish. Southern growers should stick with short day types like Red Creole. Onions can be grown from seed, sets, or transplants. Sets are the fastest and easiest method. Push them 1 inch deep and 4 to 6 inches apart with the pointed end facing up. Keep the bed weeded consistently. Onions compete poorly with weeds and stop watering once the green tops begin to fall over naturally. That is your signal that bulbing is complete and harvest is near. A 4x4 foot bed can yield 30 or more full bulbs that store in a cool, dry place for months. Veggie number 13, arugula. Arugula is one of the most underrated vegetables on this list, and one of the fastest producers in the cool season garden. It goes from seed to salad bowl in as little as 21 days. Direct sow seeds just a 1/4 inch deep in dense rows, and harvest young leaves when they reach 2 to 3 inches tall. The flavor at this stage is peppery, vibrant, and nothing like the wilted, bagged arugula from the store. As temperatures rise, arugula flowers quickly. But even those flowers are edible and delicious scattered over salads or pizza. The Astro variety is known for its mild flavor and fast, vigorous growth. Succession plant every 2 weeks in March and April to keep a steady supply coming. Arugula also grows brilliantly in containers and shallow window boxes, making it accessible even for gardeners without raised beds. Fava beans are March-specific in a way that almost no other crop is. They need cool temperatures to form pods properly, and they actually stop producing when the mercury climbs above 65 degrees Fahrenheit. That makes March planting not just ideal, but essential. Plant seeds directly 2 inches deep and 6 inches apart in full sun. Unlike most legumes, fava beans are frost-hardy and can handle temperatures down into the mid-20s without damage. Each plant produces multiple pods filled with large buttery beans that are spectacular roasted, pureed, or simply blanched and tossed with olive oil, lemon, and mint. They also fix nitrogen into the soil, exactly like peas do, leaving the bed richer for whatever follows. Crimson-flowered fava is a heritage variety with gorgeous blooms that attract early pollinators to the garden at a time when bees need food most. Veggie number 11, cabbage. Cabbage deserves a spot on every March garden plan because a single head can weigh between 2 and 10 pounds depending on the variety, and a row of 10 plants gives a staggering amount of food from a small footprint. Start seeds indoors 6 weeks before your last frost date, which puts many growers right in early March, and transplant seedlings outside once they have 3 or 4 true leaves. Space plants 18 to 24 inches apart in rich, well-amended soil. Golden Acre is a compact variety that matures in about 65 days, perfect for smaller spaces. Late Flat Dutch produces enormous heads that store incredibly well. Cabbage is a heavy feeder, so side dress with a nitrogen-rich fertilizer as heads begin to form. Row covers in early spring protect young transplants from cabbage worms while also trapping warmth during cold nights. Veggie number 10. Parsnips. Parsnips are one of the great forgotten vegetables of the spring garden, and planting them in March sets you up for one of the most rewarding harvests of the entire year. They need a long growing season, typically 100 to 130 days, and cold soil actually sweetens the roots dramatically by converting starches to sugar after frost. March sowing gives them that long head start. Rake beds smooth, add finished compost, and sow seeds 1 inch apart in rows 12 inches wide. Because parsnip germination is notoriously slow, sometimes 2 to 3 weeks, sow radish seeds between rows at the same time. The radishes will be harvested and out of the way long before parsnips need that space, giving you a free bonus crop without spending a single extra square foot. Hollow Crown and Albion are reliable varieties that produce long, sweet, cream-colored roots perfect for roasting and soups. Veggie number 9. Swiss chard. Swiss chard is the longevity champion of the kitchen garden. A plant started in March will produce continuously from cool spring conditions right through summer heat and into autumn. Most greens collapse or bolt when temperatures climb. Swiss chard simply keeps going, which makes it uniquely valuable during the July and August months when fresh garden greens are otherwise scarce. Sow seeds 1/2 inch deep and 6 inches apart, or start transplants indoors and set them out mid to late March. The rainbow or bright lights variety produces stems in red, orange, yellow, pink, and white, genuinely beautiful in the garden and on the plate. Foothook Giant delivers the most sheer leaf volume of any variety available. Harvest outer leaves by cutting at the base, leaving the central growing point untouched. The plant responds every time by pushing out new growth. In favorable climates, a single Swiss chard plant can produce continuously for 8 to 10 months. If this content is helping your garden planning, hit that like button and share this video with a fellow gardener. It genuinely helps backyard crops reach more growers like you.
Broccoli is a March or never crop for spring gardens. The plant must develop its central head while temperatures remain cool. If summer heat arrives before the head forms, the plant bolts to flower and the harvest is lost entirely. Start transplants indoors in early March or source strong transplants from a garden center and set them out mid to late March. Space 18 inches apart in deeply amended soil and feed with a balanced organic fertilizer every few weeks. Broccoli is a heavy feeder. Waltham 29 is a dependable heirloom with excellent side shoot production. Green Magic is a high-performance hybrid delivering uniform, beautiful heads. Here is the harvest strategy most gardeners miss. After cutting the large central head, leave the plant in the ground. Keep watering it. It will produce smaller side shoots for weeks, sometimes months after the main head is gone. Those side shoots are sweet, tender, and they effectively double or triple your total harvest from each plant. Between the main head and the extended side shoot production, a single broccoli plant can produce 2 to 3 pounds of food over its growing life. Veggie number 6. Carrots. Carrots demand cool, consistently moist soil to germinate properly, and March delivers both. Germination is slow, 1 to 3 weeks, and if you wait until the soil warms up, germination becomes patchy and unreliable. A 4 by 8 foot raised bed planted at proper spacing can theoretically hold over 500 carrots in a single growing season. That is a remarkable amount of food from a tiny footprint. Nance varieties are the best choice for home gardeners, sweet, smooth-skinned, and tender. Danvers types suit heavier soils with their shorter, more tapered roots. If your native soil is clay-heavy, Always grow carrots in a raised bed filled with a blend of quality potting mix and coarse sand. Thinning seedlings to 2 inches apart once they emerge is critical. Crowded carrots produce twisted, stunted, forked roots. Properly spaced and consistently watered, a March-planted carrot bed will be ready to pull by late May or early June. Veggie number 5. Kale. Kale's productivity is measured not in weeks, but in seasons. A single plant started in March can deliver harvests from spring through fall and, in mild climates, well into winter. That is potentially 9 months of continuous food production from one spot in the ground. And cold weather does not damage kale. It actively improves it. Temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit trigger the plant to convert starches to sugars, sweetening the leaves noticeably after every frost. Red Russian kale has flat, purple-tinged leaves with a mild flavor ideal for smoothies and salads. Lacinato kale, also called dinosaur kale or Tuscan kale, has dramatic, dark, bumpy leaves with a rich, complex flavor outstanding in soups and braises. Curly winter boar is the most cold-hardy and high-yielding standard variety. Harvest the lower outer leaves consistently, and the central growing tip keeps pushing out new growth indefinitely. Per square foot of garden space, few crops deliver more total nutrition over a full season than kale. Veggie number 4. Spinach. Spinach can germinate in soil as cold as 35 degrees Fahrenheit and laughs at late-season frost. That makes it the most forgiving cold-season crop on this list, and one of the most nutritionally dense vegetables you can grow anywhere. A 4x4-foot bed of spinach started in March can fill salad bowls, smoothie blenders, and sauté pans for weeks. Bloomsdale Longstanding is the benchmark variety for bolt resistance. Its name is its promise. Thai is vigorous, reliable, and resistant to downy mildew. Space seeds half an inch deep and 2 inches apart and thin once seedlings emerge. The critical timing challenge with spinach is the same as lettuce. Once soil temperatures consistently break 75 degrees Fahrenheit, the plant bolts and the leaves turn bitter almost overnight. Every day of March you delay is a day of harvest season lost on the back end. Succession sow every 2 weeks through April to extend the window as long as your climate allows. Drop a comment below telling Adam which of these 15 you are most excited to plant, and subscribe to Backyard Crops for a new planting guide every week. Radishes are pure instant gratification. From seed to harvest in as little as 22 to 28 days. A mid-March sowing can have roots ready to pull before April is half over. No other vegetable on this list delivers that kind of speed. Cherry Belle is the round red classic, reliably productive and quick. French breakfast produces elongated roots with a mild sweet flavor suited to raw snacking. Watermelon radish takes longer, around 50 to 60 days, but rewards patience with a dull green exterior that reveals a stunning bright pink interior when sliced, making it one of the most visually impressive vegetables in the spring garden. Succession plant every 10 days throughout March for a continuous, uninterrupted supply of fresh salad greens. Use radishes strategically as companion crops. Sow them between slow-germinating parsnips or alongside carrot rows. They loosen compacted soil for neighboring roots and are fully harvested before those slower crops need the space. Do not discard the tops. Radish greens are completely edible and excellent sautéed with garlic. Veggie number 2. Lettuce. Lettuce may be the single most efficient vegetable in terms of productivity relative to effort and time invested. Loose leaf varieties begin producing harvestable leaves in as little as 28 to 30 days from sowing. Using the cut and come again method, harvesting outer leaves while leaving the growing center intact, a single planting continues producing fresh greens for 4 to 6 weeks or longer. Red Sales is Adam Grove's top variety pick at Backyard Crops. Gorgeous deep red color, slow to bolt, and generously productive. Black-seeded Simpson is the fastest growing loose leaf variety available and excellent for beginners. Buttercrunch delivers tender, small butterhead-style heads with exceptional flavor. Romaine types are among the most productive by sheer volume. Lettuce tolerates partial shade, meaning it can occupy garden corners that are too dark for almost any other food crop. Succession plant every 2 to 3 weeks from early March through mid-April for a continuous, uninterrupted supply of fresh salad greens. Veggie number 1. Peas. The number one most productive vegetable to plant in March is peas, and the reason comes down to a combination of factors that no other crop on this list can replicate simultaneously. Peas require cool soil, between 40 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit, to germinate and perform at their peak. Once summer heat arrives, production shuts down completely and the plants collapse. That means March is genuinely the only window for spring pea production in most growing zones. Miss it and peas become a fall project. Plant them now and a single 4-foot vertical row trained up a trellis or simple string support can produce multiple pounds of pods over a 3 to 4 week harvest window. Sugar snap is the gold standard for fresh eating. Sweet, crisp, entirely edible pod and all. Oregon Sugar Pod and Snowwind are exceptional flat-podded snow pea varieties of extraordinary prolificity. Green Arrow and Lincoln are outstanding traditional shelling pea types for gardeners who prefer English-style peas. Sow seeds 1 inch deep and 2 inches apart along any vertical support structure. In zones 3 through 5, plant in early to mid-March. Zones 6 and 7 aim for mid-March. Zones 8 and 9, early March or even late February is a target. Beyond the food production, peas perform a second service for your garden that makes them uniquely valuable. They fix atmospheric nitrogen directly into the soil through a symbiotic relationship with soil bacteria that colonize their
improve your soil fertility while simultaneously feeding your kitchen. When the plants finish producing and are pulled, the nitrogen they have deposited remains available for whatever crop follows in that bed. In 60 to 70 days from planting, a March pea bed will be delivering handfuls of sweet, crisp pods every single day at peak harvest, and the flavor of a garden-fresh pea eaten moments after picking is one of the greatest simple pleasures the entire kitchen garden has to offer. The single most powerful technique for multiplying the productivity of every crop on this list costs nothing and takes only a few extra minutes every 2 to 3 weeks: succession planting. Most gardeners plant everything on the same day, creating a single massive glut of harvest followed by nothing. Succession planting staggers new sowings of fast-maturing crops like lettuce, spinach, arugula, and radishes every 2 to 3 weeks throughout March and into April. Each sowing matures at a different time, creating a continuous production pipeline rather than a single overwhelming wave. Pair succession planting with the vertical growing method for peas and beans and the cut-and-come-again harvesting technique for leafy greens, and the total food output from a modest garden grows dramatically without adding a single square foot of bed space. These 3 techniques, succession planting, vertical growing, and cut-and-come-again harvesting, are the foundation of a genuinely productive backyard food garden, and March is exactly when all 3 are put to work together. Those are the 15 most productive vegetables to plant in March, counted down to the most important. From the underrated turnip all the way to the irreplaceable pea, every single one of these crops belongs in a serious spring garden. March does not wait, and neither should you. Get those seeds in the ground this week. If this video helped you plan your spring garden, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs to get planting, and subscribe to Backyard Crops for new growing guides every week. Adam Grove signing off. Now go get your hands dirty.